Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this 2022 Ford Mustang. Now this particular Mustang here is a GT premium model and it's finished in shadow black. Now what makes this particular car special is that we have done a couple of little upgrades to make this a very capable Mustang. Now we're going to take a quick walk around the outside here and then we will hop into the interior portion. Now this is a fully loaded Mustang GT Premium, so that's the highest trim level, and it has the 401A package. So again, fully loaded. We do have the optional Magneride damping system. We also have the active valve exhaust, lots and lots of options. So we'll start with the front end here of the Mustang, where we do have the LED projector headlights, and we even get a set of LED fog lights as well. Of course, being a Mustang, we have a super aggressive looking front end here. We also have some little heat extractors here in the hood. Now we'll take a walk around to the side here, where our first upgrade are the wheels and tires. So we have fitted this with a wider and stickier summer performance tire. This is actually a Ford Performance wheel, so it's warranted. It has a factory specifications. It's a 19-inch wheel, both front and rear, although the rears are a little bit wider at a 19 by 11, whereas the fronts are a 19 by 10.5, and it sits on a 295/35 Michelin Pilot Super Sport tire. The rear is a 305 width, so it's a little bit wider just because it is rear wheel drive, a little bit extra traction, but we do have a nice sticky performance tire on here. And you can also get a glimpse at the Brembo 6-piston brake system. This Mustang is equipped with the GT Performance package, so it does include the 6-piston Brembo brakes there. Now, the main upgrade that we did to this is the Roush Supercharger. Now, I will show that certainly here in a little bit, but that is because we did do the wheels and tires just to handle the power a little bit more, because we do have a 750 horsepower supercharger kit on this particular Mustang. So it's very quick, which again, I'll certainly show you that here in just a minute. But we'll come around to the back end where we do have the Performance Pack rear wing, just to get a little bit more of a more aggressive look. Nice LED sequential taillights, and again, we do have the active valve exhaust, so it's a nice quad exhaust back here, and again, it does have little valves in it. You can maybe see the little valves in there, so they can actually open and close to make it quieter or louder, which is definitely nice. We also have rear parking sensors that do run along the back there, and there's the GT badge on the back of the trunk. And here we are. Take a look at this glorious 5-liter V8 engine, which on its own makes 450 horsepower. But again, we did add a Roush Ford Performance Supercharger kit. Now, this combination here puts out 750 crank horsepower. Now, we will also provide a dyno sheet. We will actually get this car dyno to see what it makes at the wheel, but 750 horsepower, which is a huge number. And I guess we do have a nice Ford Performance part here, so this means it's warranted, so it does include the factory Ford warranty, so everything here is warranted, which is definitely a huge benefit. We have an upgraded air intake system. There's the separate reservoir for the supercharger kit. Again, fully warranted, so this is a nice reliable power system that will certainly treat you well. And now we'll take a look into the interior of the Mustang. Now again, this is a GT premium model, so we do have the leather interior, and we also have the upgraded Recaro bucket seats. Now, these are nice, heavily bolstered. They'll keep you in place a lot more better than the standard bucket seats. So these are, again, very good looking. And we do have the Recaro badge there on the back. Now, they are manually operated to save weight, just to kind of reduce the amount of weight that's in the Mustang here to improve track performance. Nice leather here on the door panel, and of course all your power controls right there as well. We also have the illuminated Mustang door sill plate. Now you can actually change the color of that through the center infotainment system there, which is actually super cool. We have some of the lighting controls on the left side of the steering wheel. But if we hop inside here, we do have a keyless fob, which does include the trunk release on there, and push button start. So again, 5-liter V8 engine with that Roush Ford Performance Supercharger. Again, 750 horsepower, and I believe it makes 640 foot-pounds of torque, if I recall correctly. And we do have the 6-speed manual transmission, which is a nice option because of the Shelby models only come with an automatic nowadays. We option this particular one to have the 6-speed manual. So nice traditional 6-speed manual. It also includes active rev matching as well, which is a nice option for more relaxed driving. But we do have a nice leather wrapped heated steering wheel. This being a very loaded up Mustang, we have adaptive cruise control, a lot of different driver assistance features, which is definitely nice to have. We also have controls on this right side for the 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster. This is a My Color display, meaning it's fully customizable. You can change the colors of it, you can change the displays, all of that. And also being a performance pack model, we do have the auxiliary gauge pack. So we have oil pressure and then also vacuum there on the right side. And you can also change the color of those gauges through this center My Color display. So everything is customizable. We also have the Sync 3 8-inch display. We have navigation. We also have your climate control system through here, so you can monitor that. We also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's a very modern, nice looking screen here. And down here we do have some physical buttons for the climate control. So there are actually 2 different ways you can control it, either through the screen or through the buttons down here. So for whichever you prefer. We also have your engine start button, and we do have some fighter jet and styled toggle switches here. Super cool to operate. We have hazard light, traction control. We also have steering modes, so you can actually cycle through various different steering modes through here. And then we also have your drive modes on this right side. So we can cycle through normal. We also have Sport Plus, track, drag strip, and then snow and wet mode. So it'll automatically change all of the drive systems in the Mustang for each particular one. And again, we do have the active valve performance exhaust. Now in the future, we will actually be installing an X pipe on this car to replace the sort of center muffler and resonator, just to give it a little bit more noise. But for now, this is the stock exhaust system, which does sound pretty loud on its own. And again, does have different modes you can change it through to make it quieter or louder. So that's definitely a nice feature there. Nice manual parking brake, and we even have some ambient lighting there in the cup holder as well. But that pretty much sums up this 2022 Mustang. Again, with that Roush Supercharger, 750 horsepower. If you want to see more Mustang content, especially supercharged Mustang content, we will certainly have more coming your way. But if you're interested in this Mustang, it is for sale here at McPhee Ford. You can give us a call or visit us at mcpheeford.com. But that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.